Hey guys, welcome. You're at the Thrifty Journal Shop. I am Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And thank you guys all that keep coming back to my channel. I so appreciate you guys. All right, today I have a custom journal and I just wanted to share it with you. I like to share for ideas, inspiration. I also like to share if the owner would like to see what it looks like, and also just for my own record keeping. So the request for this journal was a pretty basic journal, a paper stack journal. She wanted to decorate the cover for herself. I love working with paper bags. It's probably one of my favorite things. If you guys have been around a while, you know that. A lot of times I'll use this as a base and I'll cover it with fabrics, or my Snoopy journals. They were made for paper sacks. And then I also just like to have the rustic look of a paper sack. So this is actually two paper bags. Each cover is two paper bags that I cut down and then I sewed all around. The size of this is actually 10 3/4 by 10. There is two signatures. I really like the spine. I gave a soft spine, this really pretty fabric. I really like the soft spines because your journal just lays nice and flat. So I left this journal pretty unembellished. I didn't put a lot of fabrics in here. I put a few pockets as her request. So I did make this cute little dangle charm here, really simple. I used some jingle bells here. I used some of my paper beads. I just attached some rickrack. I've got some little buttons here, and so you can move that around. You can completely take it off the journal. I don't know, I just like the sound of the jingle bells. So there isn't a theme in this journal. You can use this journal all year round. I put a lot of my favorite types of papers in here. So when I make journals to sell or journals I use personally, these are like some of my favorite papers. There are two signatures. There's 22 pages per signature, which gives you 44 front and back. So you'll have a total of 88 pages in here. Then I've got this really fun goodie pack, and I'll share that at the end here. So in the inside, I did make some fabric pockets, and I just used the same fabric that I did from the spine. I think this fabric is just beautiful. And then you have these nice big pockets, and I filled it with just my normal eclectic mix of just funness. So here is a sheet of wallpaper, and then here is just a handmade tag I made. This is from probably some kind of 80s craft book, and it's just some paper and some trim, and I sewed all around it. And then I did add some lined paper so you could journal on the back. And of course, you can take all of this out, use it in a different journal, move it around. I just enjoy filling pockets and things like that. So this is a page from a really large black and white little golden book with the camel. And then you have the baby deer. I use garden papers. I love using garden papers. I use some of my wallpapers that I have. And then I added this fun pocket. And in here, I added this little whimsical house. This is a book I recently got from Tracy, a Sesame Street book. I love it. The People in Your Neighborhood. So I added a page from that book. This is from a really beautiful art book, like an oil pastel painting book. And then I just folded that in. This is some more wallpaper with some chickens, some stationery, atlas pages. So there's lots of places to glue and things like that. The owner said she was collecting different sort of like trash items and things to put in here. If you guys know me, I like more of a junky art style, funky journal anyway. And then this is nice too because I just give you the basic pages and you can glue, you can paint, you can make it your own. I love my cake decorating magazines or my cookbook pages. I just think they bring a lot of color to the journal. So I added one of those. This is from a really beautiful book that I have. I love all the like cursive handwriting. So I added a sheet of that. This is from a craft book. I just added a little bit of masking tape here to that page. So you could always color this if you wanted to, or completely cover it. More of that really pretty paper. Then you have this beautiful image here. More cookbook page, atlas. This is that stationery I've talked about that Tracy sent me. I love it. I just love all the colors in it. Wallpaper with the chickens. I just think that's so cute. This pretty page, so pretty. Music paper, that's the Sesame Street. Then here's another pocket, and then I just added some fun sheets of the Dollar Tree paper. That really pretty metallic wallpaper. Now we're on the second signature, so you have lots of space in between the signatures to fill it up. This is some beautiful scrapbook paper. I love the paisley. More wallpaper. There's another pocket, and then I added some of the offcuts from this journal and just some other scraps. I love just adding scraps of wallpaper. You can make your own tags. You can use it to collage with. This is from some type of children's craft book, but I think it's beautiful with all the colors. She did request some like painty paper, so here's a painty paper, and then this is the only trim that I added in the journal. Here's some really pretty lace, so I just sewed that down there. Wallpaper, these are so pretty with the metallics. Craft book, this is from another children's book with maps. Painty music paper, more painty paper. So I gave you a lot of full-size pages, but then some of them were folded, this way also. This is from a coloring book with birds. I did add this sheet. This was a Christmas cookbook that I think is beautiful. I just love when you can find books with cursive writing. I think it's pretty with all these little images here. So Christmas coffee cake, classic eggnog. Just thought that was really pretty. Isn't that adorable? It's such a cute chocolate mint coffee. That sounds wonderful. Just such a cute page. A bird book, painty paper, painty music paper. More painty paper. And then I've got another little wallpaper pocket here. And then here's just the offcuts from when I connected these two pages together. So you sort of have like this fun little scrap, the cutoff from the other sheets of wallpaper, and then just another fun sheet of wallpaper also. And then I have this page that I sewed to this one, but then you have this like flipped here. So you could always you could always cut that off, or you could glue it here, and then you would have like a pocket there. I just like flips. I just love how all the colors sort of go together, but it's very eclectic. Then here's your other fabric pocket, and then in here I put these are some vintage school paper, like lined paper. It's very lightweight, but this would be fun to collage with or glue on. You could write on it also. So I tucked those in there. And then here's one of my little handmade bears. He's got a little coffee cup. This is my stamp actually. And then I just use my markers. Got a little coffee or cocoa cup, a little snowflake on there. I just thought he was cute, kind of peeking out of the pocket. And then that's the back. So it's all ready for her to decorate or leave as is. I mean, there's just something really cool and rustic about a paper sack. And these are nice and padded because, like I said, there's like 2 thick paper sacks here. And then, it's got that crunchy feel, but you still have all that room for it to grow. And you've got this little fun, funky dangle. And then I thought I would just give like a fodder pack, because this is my way of adding ephemera. And then, you can use this however you want to use it. One of my favorite things is to draw. So when I can like combine journal making with drawing and then, give it to you to play with, I don't know, it just makes me happy. I love doing it. So there's a mixture of things in here. And actually in here is going to be an angel. I just haven't put one in yet. So this is going to be Fodder Friday, guys. I've been playing around with angels. So it'll probably be like one of these size angels. Yeah, I want to do more with watercolor. So there will be an angel inside this pack. Some of it's Christmas in here. You've got a little ornament with some rickrack. I've got a heart. There's a little gingerbread man. There is a Christmas tree. We've got a little hat. And then I did give some fun little tags here for Christmas. A little snowman. This is my stamp. And then I did give her a couple whimsical dogs. If you guys haven't seen that video with their ugly, not so ugly Christmas sweaters, I'll link it below. They're just adorable. And then in my video, I added like the little bulb. If you watch that video, you can always glue it down and add your own bulb to it if you wanted to, little hanging bulb. And then I went through my fodder box. So you've got just a eclectic mix here from all different seasons. There's a little butterfly stamp, a pineapple, a jack-o'-lantern, a apple, got a little pretty flower. I have a little elephant, got a little penguin there. This book belongs to, you can make your own little tag. This is a stamp. This fun little rainbow star. There is a little, I got his little foot, but he's all right. A little turkey, little bear. I love my bears. Another little heart. This is just some, I don't know, dictionary page. Another little bear. Got a little whimsical house, a leaf, a little stamped index card with a dragonfly, a little turtle. I love my turtles. And another tree and a heart, a leaf, and then just some fun stuff here. Some tickets, another metallic sheet of wallpaper. I love the Monopoly game, Monopoly money, this little awesome, being awesome, and this fun little sheet of paper. And this a paint chip. I like to add these if you want to embellish them, decorate them. You could probably, you could add some of my fodder to them. So like I mentioned, I've really been enjoying making all of this fodder. And so this is just another way to say thank you. When you order a journal from me, you can get some more of my handmade creations as just a thank you. Because I appreciate each and every one of you guys that watch my channel, that comment, that maybe don't comment, that you just stop by and watch. If you support me by buying a journal from me, it really does mean the world to me. And it just makes me happy because I just hope that you have fun creating and that you're just inspired and that you have fun and it brings you joy. Because that's really why I'm here, is just to share with you, because you guys bring me happiness and joy. This makes me happy. It makes me happy to make journals. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful December. I'll be back for Fodder Friday. I might have another video in. Today is Wednesday. I'm not sure when this is going to go up. Yeah, I guess it's almost Friday. But maybe I'll have another video after Friday. I do have my glue book, my December glue book, and I am going to pull that out. I've been working in it. I was just going to share with you guys some of the things that I've been doing. So I hope you get outside today and find some sunshine. If you do, send it to Michigan. I'm just kidding. And I also hope that you find some creative time for yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching.